welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Welcome, your defending AFC champion, Kansas City Chiefs!
On the Texans sideline, head coach DeMeco Ryans. His guys in the midst of a great run, winners of 9 of their last 10. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been an earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a group to match up with.
And the Texans, first down.
They'll break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. A throw left side there, not going to find target. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll be second down. The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. And you can always see that in the key actives for this game. On play action. Stroud. Open man. Downfield. It's Nico Collins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Texans.
That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. They'll run with Mixon, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Again, they'll give it to Mixon, and he's in! Joe Mixon, touchdown Texans. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Makes the score Texans 7, Chiefs nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
Ooh. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Their own 32-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Dell, the motion man. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Yards to go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That's the All-Pro 3 years running, Chris Jones, getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Taken at the 19. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but was taken down after a solid return. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively.
It's now
2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Will Anderson. He gets in to record his 2nd sack here in the 1st quarter. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, he finds Worthy. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
4 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 23, here's 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Pacheco. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He was brought down by Kalen Bullock. A gain of a yard.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
It's made by Smith-Schuster. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And on Kansas City Chiefs.
Patrick to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Now, Mahomes. Some screen out wide, it's Brown. And they'll get some of the yardage back, but now work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing now, Mahomes. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. Touchdown number 9 for the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. He's had a nose to the end zone all season long, and now here in the month of December, he is the NFL's leader this season for rushing touchdowns. Now, faking the give. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
And the Texans first down.
Dell, the motion man.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
38-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go right back to Mixon. Room to run past midfield. And he will score. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
You're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Mahomes just going to put this forward, and he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Mahomes. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Another Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Azeez Al-Shire on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Mahomes. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Now a stoppage. Injured Texan. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 3rd, they need 8. Here's Mahomes. This is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Formation for the Chiefs.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
And the Texans first down.
On play action, Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. they don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
That's another Texans first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Throw left side. Finds Dell. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Dell, the motion man.
The Chiefs 15-yard line.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. Whoa! And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st, and he's into the end zone yet again. Joe Mixon, touchdown Texans. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6.
Makes the score Texans 21, Chiefs 7.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Mahomes.
2nd and 9. At the 30.
That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. To throw is Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
1st and 10.
Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. This time they're ready for it. To run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Short throw caught by the tight end Gray. And he'll take this one in. Noah Gray. Touchdown Chiefs.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Makes the score Texans 21, Chiefs 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Quick throw, taken in. Woo! And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Texans first down.
Dell, the motion man.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. On second down, Stroud. This one is caught by Kirk. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Texans first down.
Back to throw, Stroud. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It looks like the Chiefs have it, and it is Kansas City ball. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On first down, it's Stroud. And he's in! Take down. Touchdown, Houston.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Brown now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On second down, Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man, right side, is Kelsey. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. The tight end motioning left here. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
That's another Texans first down.
Stroud going to set up to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Brown now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a
on first down, it's Mahomes. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Big Sheldon Rankins. Into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Will Anderson. He is having one heck of a night. his third sack of the game. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now, Mahomes. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown. Room up the sideline to the 20. Inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he's going to go all the way. An electrifying run. 94 yards. Touchdown, Houston. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
38, Chiefs 14.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Brown now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worth. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Healing forward for maybe a yard. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
The 29-yard line.
Dell, the motion man. On play action. Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
3rd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. The Texans set to punt this one away. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get and cranked up. The Chiefs offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And they will bring them down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
First and 10 for Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, a pick of 5.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Now he'll run. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
City Chiefs. 1st down.
Here's Mahomes. A short one caught by Icy. It'll be taken rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Kelsey. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he will get into the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room. And they got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8.
Dell, the motion man.
33-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And the Texans
Schultz, the motion man. They'll go play action with Stroud. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Dalton Schultz. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs.
They run on the jet sweep. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd down, they need 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Nico Collins.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Brown now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
On third down, Mahomes. He's got it, and it's Smith-Schuster. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Second and 10
at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Will Anderson, absolutely singular focus on right now. He's just picked up his 4th sack of the game. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing now, Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 41 yards.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Mixon. Good blocking to the 15. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. A gain of 26. And it sets up 1st and goal. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 40. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Kansas City.
On the ground, this is Hunter. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
4-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. Now Pacheco loses the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone.
Previous play is under review.
At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. That one swung out wide to Pacheco. Trying to get away, but he will not. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
Down and 1.
Here's Mahomes. He's got the first down. He's got the touchdown. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on 4th down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. Reeled in by the tight end, Smith. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Stroud to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. The Texans getting all set to punt.
Townsend in punt formation for the Texans.
This cut in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Chiefs, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Second and 9.
From the 20, here's second and 9. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Now third down and 9 yards.
To throw is Mahomes. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain.
And he will score! Travis Kelce. Touchdown Chiefs. His fourth TD grab of the season. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit.
The score, Texans 48, Chiefs 34.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
26-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
A second down throw for Stroud. He's got room past the 35. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
10
yards.
catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
And the Texans first
An
down.
interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball. And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
6 yards.
A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Houston.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close.
And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6.
Makes the score Texans 55, Chiefs 34.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
from the gun, here's Pacheco. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. First and 10.
11 more yards. That's another Kansas
Now
City
Mahomes.
Chiefs.
He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Mahomes now to throw on second down. Off he goes.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 17.
On second down, Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
He was defended by Jalen Petrie.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes pass. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up second and 13.
Mahomes now on second down. Louts another catch for his favorite target. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That's a middle, complete to Brown. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First down.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Now it is first and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll step up and run. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Looking to double up here. Score touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Stroud down to a knee. And that should put the finishing touches on this one. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, good night from Kansas City.